Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Big One Gaming here, and welcome to the first episode of College Football 26 here on Dynasty. And today is the first episode of going to be our, long-running Dynasty here on the channel. You guys pick the team that we are going to use, and that team is going to be Kansas. So this will be the first episode with Kansas. 80 overall, 81 offense, 79 defense. We'll be using Lance Leipold. We're not going to make another coach. We'll do that in a separate dynasty, which will be out on Thursday. We'll create a whole new coach and go from there. Actually, I need to make sure I have the pre-order bonus turned off because we don't want to have that either because I feel like that's cheating. Where that at? Wait. Am I stupid? Where'd it go? Pre-order bonuses. There it is. We're going to turn that off. Now we're going to Kansas. But we will be, again, a head coach. We'll be Lance Leipold. And then in the next episode, or I guess the other dynasty, we'll have a brand new coach and everything. So we are going to sign on here, of course, with Kansas. And hopefully try to win games and trust the process. That is going to be the key. I haven't checked really the coach abilities here, so we'll check it out. We do have a program builder. So coordinators are less likely to leave. Okay, that's nice. 25% more XP. It's worth it. Third and seventh round players are less likely to leave. And then we, of course, get the persuasions pretty much the rest of the way. I think these are mostly the same. I think this was on a different one, but I think these are all pretty much the same, besides the 20 coach points cheaper, but I think it was 10 the last time. We'll take a look around, because I know they really nerfed recruiter, and they did. Starting interest is the same, and the scouting's the same, but, man, everything else, like, the transfers are more interested, so they had to move that from here. So what is talent developer? Drafted, progress faster. Okay, so the pipeline bonus is now on the talent developer side. Okay, that makes sense. So what they change on motivator? I think just the interest boost for when they hit a skill cap. Wear and tear damage faster. Okay, that's likely to transfer as well as on here. Composure boost, XP gains, that was normal. I'm just going through, just seeing what they changed and everything. QBs, I think this is all the same. Yeah, these are all the same. So I think they switched the first two, but is what it is. Scheme Guru, I think this is all about the same. They did change it for the kickers now. You get kickers instead of the chain where they switched, like O-line got D-line stuff. Other than that, there's nothing really else to write home about here. Looking at the sideline, okay, that seems pretty good. Increased catchability for passes 10 yards or less, 20 yards downfield, and anywhere in the field. Okay. They definitely did change a lot of this. Significant increase to effective crowd noise at home. That might be beneficial. That actually might be beneficial to use. We got one more strategist here. I think QBs have lower deal breaker thresholds. That's actually a pretty good thing to have. Because we'll definitely be doing that. The scouting, the depth trait was the same. And then visits, of course, are the top two. That was back in the old game. CEO, I mean, the insta-commit's still here, even though it's... Coach abilities are 2 coach points less for every coach on your staff with that ability. Don't they already have that in one of them? Don't they have it here? I guess it's archetype, maybe. I don't know, but still. Our offensive coordinator does have a little bit of recruiter. Mostly quarterbacks and running back or wide receivers and O-line. Do have a talent developer, which will help for quarterbacks, for faster, and wide receivers as well. So that will help out. And he also does have a little bit of motivator, mostly on the quarterbacks and wide receivers. So we'll take that. Our defensive coordinator does have strategist for DBs and kickers. Not exactly what I wanted there, but sure. Tactician is the same thing. At least we have a boost to kick power. And DBs, starting interest, and linebackers for scouting-wise. Let's take a look at the team. I've taken up much of your time after going through all that stuff. We'll check out Kansas's roster here. Best guy is Bryce Foster, a 89 overall center. We do have Jalen Daniels. This is his last year, though, as a 88 overall. He does have a lot of career injury or career health stuff lower already. I don't know. We do have LaShawn Williams and Daniel Highshaw as 2 running backs. We do have a rushing edge with Dean Miller. We do have a lot of stars on this team, so that's very helpful. Isaiah Marshall is probably the guy that we're going to be focusing on for the next couple of years. We do also have Cole Ballard and David McComb. I think that's how you say his name. I can't remember. Halfbacks. We will need halfbacks. We only have 2 after this season. Wide receivers. We probably could use some wide receivers. We do have Emmanuel Henderson Jr., who is the transfer. Levi Wentz is here. But other than that, we do have Bryson Hayes, who will probably be a good one. 95 speed, 95 acceleration. What's his deal breaker? Pro potential. That's unfortunate. Tight end, though, is an 80 overall, which will definitely help out. Physical route runner. I got to know these archetypes now. Pure blocker, probably just a blocking offensive line, or D, or you know what I mean. Offensive line, I mean, it's okay. Could use some upgrades, a couple spots. Edge rushers are pretty decent, but they're both going to be gone. We do have a 71 behind our starter, but of course theirs is pro potential championship contender, so we got to deal with that. D-line, we need a lot. We need a lot of defensive linemen. Linebackers, we do have a 77 overall. Hopefully he'll stay around with us. Our Mike linebacker is a 78, so we're going to need a Mike linebacker. We also need a Will linebacker. We need everything, pretty much. We need corners. Oh, that was Will. What in the world? Okay. Safeties. Okay. Strong safeties we'll need. And we need a kicker and a punter. Why do we have 2 punters? Anyways. Yeah, let's go ahead and set up those recruits and scouts here, or scout prospects. Let's see what we got. So we need a bunch. Like a bunch. Let's just go by interest. So we have a left edge. So that's the only edge we need. We do need we need 3 wide receivers. We do have a contested specialist. Is that a wide receiver? It is a wide receiver. So it actually, okay, so if you add athletes, it does add on to the targets, and it lets you know what they are. So that's our wide receivers. Let's get an edge. Let's get a tight end. There's a 5-star halfback one to come here. We don't need any more wide receivers. Man, there's a lot of 4-stars one to come here. We'll take a Will linebacker. We'll also take another halfback and another one. We'll go after defensive tackle and a Will, and then we'll add a couple 2-stars. We'll go add the tight end and the defensive tackle. Another defensive tackle, because we need defensive tackles anyways, and then that will be that. Because now we're actually going to start scouting-wise. Let's see what we got. We're going to have to take 5 points. We'll take them. Oh, do they take it out now? If you're number 1, you don't get the upgrades. Or maybe you do. Because last year, it would, like, give a little bit of a boost to your points at the top there. But maybe it did. I don't know if it did, because we have the little line for everybody. I don't know if that's just a visual glitch. It might be early on in this game. I know it just released a couple hours ago, so I'm not going to be too mad. This one is the best. He's an 86 speed, 91 excel. I guess he's a contact seeker. This guy's an east to west playmaker, so this guy should have the speed. Pretty much replaced elusive back. Signal caller Will linebacker. 81 speed, 86 excel. It's not bad. Backfield threat. 83 speed, but 90 acceleration. So they definitely played with the speed a little bit on running backs and acceleration a little bit. This is my first time I'm actually playing Dynasty here on College Football 26. So, there is that. Also, 81 speed on a linebacker is not terrible. Also, we have found no gyms or even bust yet. Oh, as I say that, we just find a gym 2-star defensive tackle. We'll take it. I'm not going to complain. But we have got all the guys here. We do need a bunch of players. I think what we need officially, we'll take a look. We need 32 to sign officially, and we have 16. But we're also going to have a lot of transfers as well. And of course, it also says, I think, yeah, potential transfers. It doesn't show us at the very bottom. Wait. There's no way that says that we have... No, okay, so that's supposed to be seniors and freshmen and stuff like that. Okay. I was just making sure. I kind of got scared there with everything. But it does tell you the potential transfers for this. But anyways, let's go ahead and just advance the week. Oh, I like how it does give you the attention you advance the week. Thank you. Don't let me know how many times I accidentally advanced on a week on accident. Look how many people want to transfer. They definitely said about 20 players might transfer out every time, and looking like it. There's a lot of people wanting to transfer. But we have to face Fresno State in week number 1, or in, I guess, week 0. Ooh, I like how it says we're also going down. We're going to add our 50 points to everybody. We're number 1 on this wide receiver now. We jumped up. Same thing with this right edge. Or rushing edge. I'm going to get that wrong so many times. I already apologize. I'm so used to just having normal edge rushers. We do need to get that Jim. Where is he? There he is. Come join the squad. But we're going to go after a bunch of these 4-stars. And eventually a 5-star as well. But we've used all of our points. That I had Army as number 1. That's weird. But yeah, week 0 here against Fresno State. Let's trust the process. And let's go ahead and get a win. So our first game here in Lawrence. Facing Fresno State here in week 0. We haven't played it all yet, so this will be a fun time to kind of test everything. And of course, just so you guys know, I don't know if I showed this at the very beginning, but this will be on Heisman difficulty, revamped passing, and I think this is all correct. I don't know. I haven't really touched anything other than that being Heisman difficulty. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll go with that. But it is Heisman difficulty, 7-minute quarters, no running clock, so we'll have a lot of yards and points. He's gonna keep it, and Miller is gonna get him, and that's gonna be called a sack. Our first sack of the season comes from Miller, one of the star players along our defense. And it's 2nd and long here for Fresno State early on. Dumps underneath. We miss a couple tackles, and he gets a solid 9. So there's a 3rd down and 4. Here for Fresno State early on this game. About to reach the first minute past. We have mostly passed the football. We had a free runner, but we just couldn't get there in time, and he's going to get some big yards. All the way up to the 39-yard line. First down and 10 here for Fresno State. We had a big sack on first down last time. Now he goes quick throw to the left, and this one's going nowhere. It's back to the line. That's about it. So it's 2nd down and 10 from the 39-yard line. It's a screen pass. We ran man coverage. Sip is there, and nice tackle there. Goes nowhere. And again, another big 3rd down. 3rd down and 10 with 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. On their own 39-yard line. It's another pass. All they've done is pass so far, and we missed the tackle. And I'm a terrible tackler, just so y'all are aware. As you saw, I missed 3 guys completely. But another first down for Fresno State. This one is the keeper. Quarterback kept it, and there he goes. 44 yards to the end zone, and no one was even close to him. And Fresno State will take the lead 6-0. A pocket passer took it and ran with it. And Fresno State drives down the field. 8 plays, 90 yards in a minute 45. Looking like the actual Jayhawks out there giving up points to random teams on the first drive. So Jalen Daniels, in his senior season with Kansas. I am a Kansas fan, so seeing him return is very, very nice. He kind of didn't do well the last year. He was hurt the year before, but we're going to take the snap, throw quickly to Williams, who's going to get the catch for a gain of 9. So we'll take that. We do have a pretty good offensive line, so let's go ahead. I don't know why it's showing that, but sure. Let's run the ball, and Highshaw with a nice spin move. There he goes. The second play of the year on offense. It's a touchdown. A great spin move. And just like that, this game is tied. 2 plays, 75 yards, excuse me. I got a little bit ahead of myself. Also, I don't know why, but I think this arrow is a little off-centered. Oh, now they get a nice little spin move. So both teams on their first drive end up getting touchdowns. I don't have stick drift. I'm not even touching my controller, but 4:47 here in the first quarter. They quick throw to the right. Nobody is on him. We're playing zone. He's going to gain 13 yards for a first down. But both teams end up scoring first on their first drives. 7 all. Quick throw to the tight end. We trip him up, and he only gets 4. Kansas State lost to Iowa State to start the year. Remember a couple of big teams right there going up against each other. Making some changes at the line. It is a QB scramble, and he's going to take a couple hits, but he does get the first down. Be 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Here for Fresno State. Be a run to the right. Their first run from the running back, and he's going to go nowhere. It's a loss of a yard. We have a couple tackles for a loss in this game. Hopefully we can get even more. It's a quick throw to the left, and nobody is there. And I mean absolutely nobody. And Fresno State's going to get down to the 20. They're going to go no huddle off it as well. A huge gain for Fresno State. Have a chance to retake the lead. Got a man in motion. It's going to be a fake jet touch pass, run up the middle, and we're there. Gain of 4. Let's bend, but don't break. Change up the play. I don't want to blitz there. It is a screen pass. We're there, but we missed the tackle because of the spamming A button. But all in all, it's 3rd down and 3. On the 13-yard line. To run up the middle. We don't trip him up. He breaks another tackle, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So, again, Fresno State with a pretty decent couple of drives. Another run. This time we take him down. Only a gain of 2 to the 6. It's 2nd down and goal. This one is a pass. We have another one of those routes, and that beats us again. The quarterback has been perfect on the day. It'll be 14-7 Fresno State. 10 plays, 84 yards, and only 2 minutes of clock. But it's about time for our second drive. We're just going to go ahead and fair catch this and try from the 25. Let's see how we do on our second drive. We only had 2 plays. Highshaw also, I think, just leveled up in ability. We're going to hit Pickett. He's got some big gains, and he's all the way up to the 44. A big first down after a 1-play or 2-play drive last time. Daniels is so far perfect. Now will continue to be perfect on the jet touch pass. Williams will get a couple. He only gets 3. They definitely, I think, did fix the jet touch pass because it was broken last season. Al Highshaw went down and overall. Nah, down in it. He just didn't get the carry once. Highshaw with a couple broken tackles gains the first down. We get a first down and 10. Now he's leveled it up. As on the bottom there. This time he only gets a yard. Nothing much there for him. We'll try a stretch to the same side. So second down and 9. Gonna run left side, and again, he gets a couple good carries up to the, it's now third down and 5. I think we're just gonna go with this Y stick play. A lot of guys get open here. Also, Haninka's got nobody on him over there. Now they do, but Daniels has room to run. No, I mean absolute room, and he's gonna get down to the 19 and step out of bounds. We don't want him taking any unnecessary hits. So first down and 10 from the 19. A lot of running plays. Highshaw again. Okay carry for a yard. A singular yard. Second down and 9. Go play action pass. We're going to go over or underneath the Henderson. Caught first down and goal from the 8-yard line. Both teams have had good drive. Let's see if we can finish it. Running up the middle, and Highshaw is down to the 1. So we have second down and goal from the 1-yard line. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. This time another run, and he's not in. It's third down and goal. I think we're going to go ahead and run a QB sneak from the 1-yard line. I mean, we're at the half-yard line. If we don't get in on this, there's something wrong. Up the middle, and there it is. Jalen Daniels, his first touchdown on the season. And Kansas has tied it up. It's 14-all here in the first with 18 seconds to go. Both teams had some long drives in that first quarter. I don't know why it doesn't let me move when I have the ball after I kick the ball off, but it doesn't let me move for those first couple seconds. But this might be the last play of the quarter. You never know if they could have an incomplete pass, but now they've upgraded a couple of their abilities. Run left side. Oh my goodness, we just got mauled over there. You see that over there? Someone just got lit up into next week. I don't know who that was, but they got messed up. 3 seconds to go. Will they snap it? They will. So this will be the last play. We have everybody covered. They have to go underneath to the right, and he's going to break a tackle. And another one, and a first down up to the 33. That will end the first quarter. Kansas and Fresno State in a battle. 14-14. Fresno State's been passing the football a lot. We've been running the football a lot. So second quarter. Let's hopefully we can, maybe one of the defenses can show up. We did have a sack. We have a singular sack on the game. That's about it. And we're going to get another one. This time by Keys. Gage Keys with his first sack of the season. And now it's second down and long. From the 30-yard line, they're going to run the ball, and this time he just breaks around everybody, trucks a guy, but Robinson brings him down from behind after a gain of 6. Do love their weird routes on this play, so we'll go cover 3 match. There's a third down and 7. They have a lot of those zig routes, especially on third down. They've been killing us all day. We're getting ready for it. Lathan almost with the first interception of the season. But the defense finally forces an incomplete pass and gets a stop. Fresno State will have the first punt of the game. And Henderson will return. And we'll get all the way up to the 26-yard line. So a decent play there. Good job by our defense forcing a stop. Jalen Daniels just upgraded, I think, another ability for him. And we'll hand it off to Highshaw on the first play, and he gains 3 yards. 7 carries, 90 yards, and a touchdown for Highshaw. We have matchups on the outsides, but other than that, we really don't have much. We'll go underneath to Pickett. He's going to get the catch for 2, and that's 3rd down and 5. We'll try a screen here. We haven't ran one. I don't think we haven't run one yet. Oh yeah, we have a lot of space. Oh my goodness! You see our offensive line get down the field and pancake 4 defenders. That's what you love to see out of your offensive line. 1st down and 10. We'll hand it off to Highshaw, and this is Williams for 5 yards. Sorry, Williams, your 2nd carry of the game. 2 carries, 6 yards. And we're back to Highshaw. He's got an upgrade ability. We'll hand it off. He breaks a tackle and gains a yard. So far, the running game's been working, but we do have to eventually pass. Since we've ran the ball a lot, let's go ahead and run a play-action pass. We had to get rid of it. That's an incomplete pass, the first one of the day for us. Now we got to kick a field goal. As we stay silent there for a second, we should make it. It's off the crossbar. Or I guess off the upright. It's technically the upright. So we do get a field goal. It was very sketchy there for a second. I thought the wind was going to bring that back. But I'd rather miss it to the right than miss it, I guess, to the left in that situation. But we do take a lead. It's by 3, 17-14. Let's see if we can get a sack. Another one. This one's a screen. Lathan can't get off the block. Graham will bring him down after a gain of 5. So far, I mean, they've been a lot of short passes here from Fresno State. Nothing really deep. All been short, quick passes and a little bit of runs. This one's a run up the middle, and he's going to gain 7 for a 1st down up to the 37. First down 10 here for Fresno State. It's another run, and we just get stopped there, and Davis has to make a touchdown-saving tackle. They're down to the 43-yard line. Because no one was behind us ready to stop them. First down and 10. Now from the 43-yard line, it's another pass. It's a throw to the left side, and no one is there, and it's another quick pass for a gain of 21. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. We do get ball to start the second half. They run the ball, and a big hit from Lathan stops him in his tracks, and he goes nowhere for one of the first times tonight. Second down and 10. From the 24-yard line. We're going to try to stop him, hold him to 3. This is a play-action pass. He throws to the tight end, who's wide open, and he's down to the goal line. It's, I guess, 1st and goal from the 4, not down to the goal line. It's down to 1st and goal here for Fresno State. I mean, we've stopped them once, but it's mostly been all Fresno State here. He's got a man open again. It's just wide open. 15 of 16 so far from the Fresno State quarterback, and the other one was just a throw that was ill-advised. 7 plays, 74 yards in a minute, 28 seconds. We're down by 4. So 3 scoring drives for Fresno State, 3 scoring drives for us. Williams in the backfield for this first carry. He'll get the carry. Nice block on the outside. Nice spin move. And up to the 43 for Williams. It was a nice little play. So 1st and 10 now from the 43-yard line. We'll go ahead and hit Pickett, and he's got 8. Again, a lot of quick throws for us, too. If they're going to give us it, we're going to take it. 2nd down and 2. Oh, my goodness. We actually broke that sack. Daniels had that platinum ability, and that's why we get a ton of yards off it. 1st down and 10 from the 28-yard line. Throw it out to Pickett, who's got a catch for 2 yards. I was kind of hoping it would beat that linebacker, but he didn't, I guess, doesn't have the speed to outrun him there. 2nd down 8. We're going to hand it off left side to Highshaw, and he's going to get 4. This is the big 3rd down and 4 from the 22-yard line. We need a 1st down. We're just going to take off. We got blocks, actually. Daniels runs up the middle. He's got a touchdown. We decide to take off with Jalen Daniels. And he's going to make it 24-21. And now we have an injury. Uh-oh, that's not good. Not in week 0. We have our whole season out in front of us. Not what you want to see early on this year as well. But we will kick it off with 2 minutes and 9 seconds. He has an elbow burstus? I don't know. We're going to substitute him anyways. We're not going to try to risk a lot of injury, especially in week 0. But 24-21, he's got to throw to the left side again, wide open. And that will bring us to the 2-minute timeout. Kansas is leading 24-21, but it's been a high-scoring first quarter. We're getting a very good game here. In week 0 between Kansas and Fresno State. Throws it over the middle. I thought they were going to wait for him to continue going, but they throw it quickly. And again, it's a 1st down up to the 49-yard line. Defense is definitely a little rough. The offense, though, has been pretty good. Play action pass. We read this one like a book, and we overrun the ball. We almost had a pick. We almost probably should have had the pick. But it's not a 1st down, though. It's 2nd down and inches. Here for Fresno State, it's another pass. And this time we get a free runner. We get a sack. Our 3rd sack of the game. And again, it's a no huddle. 3rd down and 7 from the 49-yard line. If we can get a stop here, we get the ball back with all 3 of our timeouts. Throw over the middle. It's caught. 1st down and more. And that's going to be a touchdown for Fresno State. Again, wide open. And we have allowed 247 pass yards in the first half. It'll be 28-24. It's not what you want to see. Not what you want to see. We actually have a good, decent return option here. Stewart the 3rd will get up to the 23-yard line. With 1:12 to go, we need to get into field goal range at least. But Daniels and Highshaw and the offense have been pretty good so far today. Play action pass. It luckily was a play action, so they had a free runner. We'll hit it out to Henderson, who gets up to the 40. With 1:05 to go, we'll just go back to the line of scrimmage. Highshaw and Williams in the backfield, the 2 of our better halfbacks. Run left with Highshaw, and he fumbles the football. That's what you don't want to see. We challenge it. I don't know if he was down, but he looked down enough. We'll challenge it. Well, he might have been down. Oh, yeah, his knee's down, so that's going to be overturned. So the challenge works in our favor. We get the ball back on 2nd down and 7. Now roll out. We have a man wide open. It's Henderson. We just had to buy a little time. We're all the way up to the 28-yard line. A good pitch or a good throw and catch from from Daniels to Henderson. And 40 seconds to go here in the half. This time we just have to throw this one away. There is nobody open. Try to step out. Try to get by a little bit of time. But with 35 seconds left, we're going to try it again, not to throw this ball away, because we are in field goal range. Pickett, nice move, and all the way up. It's down to 10. 30 seconds to go here in the first half. 28-24. Fresno State currently leads. Again, we'll hit Pickett, and there's another one. This time, a first passing touchdown for Jalen Daniels. And we will go ahead and take the lead back. It's 31-28 at the half. High-scoring game here in Lawrence. The first game of the week. Again, I will show you, just like I said before, this is on Heisman difficulty. So, but we do start with the football in the second half. We just don't want anything over the top. They will run the ball, and they will get 9 yards, and that's the first timeout for Fresno State. And nothing over the top. If they want to run the ball, they can run the ball. They throw a RPO, and it's a gain of a couple. It's down to first down and 10 from the 39. They can tie it up with a field goal. They're going to need a bunch. They have one timeout left as well. And he's trying to take off. We're going to get another sack. Our 4th sack of the game. Unfortunately, we have allowed 28 points. 4 sacks, but also 4 touchdowns allowed. And they dump it off, and he gets out of bounds with 9 seconds to go here. Now he's going to go pretty much 3-man deep. And just hopefully they stay in bounds. He's going to take off. We have to keep him in bounds, and he stays in bounds. There is 4 seconds left. They do go field goal. And now they're not even going to get the play off. So let's check out the halftime update. Haven't done this. I don't know if they do the stuff for Madden, because I know they had the stuff that happens like in other games. Probably not at this point. Nope, they just show ours. Okay. Well, Kansas has the lead at the half, 30-28, and apparently the Mountain is calling. That's new. They have ads in games now, guys. I know they were talking about that at some point, but we'll start from our own 20-yard line. Again, our center is upgrading his ability. Aisha breaks a tackle. Unfortunately, can't break another, but he does gain 3 yards. He has over 1,000 rushing yards. Or 100 rushing yards today. Oops. That would have been insane, though. 1,000 rushing yards in one game. We're going to run another screen. This time doesn't end up like we did the first time. We only gain a couple. It's 3rd down and 3. From the 27. First throw to Hanukkah. He's got a first down up to the 39. A nice little gain there. His first catch of the season. First down 10. We're just going to run right up the middle, and this is a decent gain for Highshaw, gain of 9. I mean, if they're just allowing that to happen, we're almost averaging 10 yards per carry right now with Highshaw. This is a little insane. We did have that big run, but we get another first down. 13 carries, over 100 yards. Another play action. We'll actually run this way. And Daniels will step out of bounds after a gain of 10. I thought we may have had a guy deep there, but I wasn't going to risk the throw. But second down inches. On the ball, left side. We have some space again. Another big gain up to the 26-yard line. So we're 128 rushing yards on the day. Oh, he is tired, so we'll let him off a play, but we're going to get sacked for the first time tonight. Corey Foreman came on the blitz. No one picked him up. We have our first big negative play of the game. We'll throw to Pickett, and he's going to get most of those yards back. He gets 7 of it. Third down and 12. Throw over the middle to Henderson. He's got 10, but not enough for a first. We're going to have to kick a field goal. This one will have to go way far left. The kick is up, and the kick is good. There is a flag. And this is going to be running into the kicker. That bug is still in the game. So he will we'll take the first down. Well, first and goal from the 9. So extending the drive because of a penalty. Running up the middle. Hishaw is in the end zone. His second of the game. And the penalty turns out to be big. 38-28. Lead for Kansas here at home. With 4:36 to go here in the third quarter. A very nice game from Hishaw. A very nice game from Jalen Daniels so far. But let's not talk about, the defense kind of struggling a little bit. They've given up 4 touchdowns. They've all been long touchdown drives as well. He's going to take off. He's got space to run, too. He takes a big hit, though. And now he's hurt. That's not what you want to see. So now the backup quarterback is in. I can't even see what that name is. It's a QB keeper, and he's going to get nowhere. I don't even know who that is. It's not telling me who it is. Starts with an M. Takes the snap, though, throws it left side, and unfortunately can't make the tackle. He does get a gain of 8. Who is this quarterback? I now gotta check because I don't know who this quarterback is. It is Jaden Mandel, 74 overall sophomore quarterback. Okay. So they have a third down and 2 from the 48-yard line. There's a pass. He throws it quick to the outside, and he is just wide open. It's a first down. The first down and 10 from the 46-yard line. And this time is a read option and a big hit from Robinson. It wins 4 yards. Now they're just going to run in no huddle. It's kind of surprising. Second down and 6 from the 42, especially with a backup quarterback. You're running this. Yep, you ran this one all the way and a huge hit. Loses 2 on the play, and it's third down and 8. Let's see if man coverage works here. On third down and long. Throws it incomplete. When A.J. Warner came back out and is hurt again. Oh, he just has bruised ribs. He will return soon. But that's going to hurt for most of the year, especially with how wear and tear works. And we're going to let this one fall, and it's going to be a touchback. So only our second stop on defense. We're not going to count the one that ended the half. But still, Highshot's going to get the carry. Went all the way to the outside. He's really got nowhere to go. He's going to get pushed out after a gain of a yard. Nothing really going on that one. Blocks really didn't help out there. Oh, we may have had Y there. Oh my goodness, what a move from Daniels. Gets the first down up to the 38. First down and 10. And a run with Hishaw again. And this time he's got a decent gain of 8. And he's got 17 carries He's over 140 yards with 2 touchdowns on the game. This is not the play call I picked. I definitely picked something else, but sure, we'll change. We'll audible to a pass. Throw it. We got Williams. He's got space to run, too. Nice spin move, and he's all the way down the 31. I need to stop running out of the pocket a little bit, though. Well, first down and 10 from the 31-yard line. They change it up here. Oh, that's just a mismatch over there for Pritchett. For Pickett. Almost like, why did I say Pritchett? I don't know, but Cam Pickett, 8 catches, 87 yards, and he's got a touchdown. Hi, Shaw. I know you're tired, buddy. Oh, my goodness. Freaking offensive linemen are just demolishing this front 7. And again, another one that just got laid out. But second and goal from the 8. Over the middle. Henderson's got it. And that's another touchdown. We have 4 QB pressures, 4 sacks on defense. They really haven't gotten to Jaden Daniels. It's 45-28 here in the third quarter. A dominant showing here so far from Kansas here against Fresno State. But the defense, you know, could use some help. They haven't forced a turnover yet, and I would like to see one. But over 500 yards of offense for our offense, at least. Warner is back in. He's just running around, and he gets a big first down. And now he's hurt again. At this point, when you look at the NCAA and start thinking, this guy's going in hurt every time, there's something going wrong here. Unfortunately, couldn't make the tackle there. He gets 7 yards. Well, it should have been only a gain of a yard. Second down 3 from the 37. Goes to his halfback, Sip. Oh, wow, that's a new animation. He gets the first down, and now another injury for Fresno State. And E.J. Warner's back out there. He's been hurt 3 times. Well, that's a great move. But Rawls makes the tackle after a gain of 6. At this point, wouldn't you just wrap him in bubble wrap and just hope that he doesn't get hurt again? 45-28, and it's another quick throw, and he's got space. A nice spin move as well, but Davis brings him down up to the 41-yard line. Defense has done a little bit better here in the second half. I'm not going to lie to you. We have gotten the stop once, but I would love another one. And he just runs backwards. Loses a yard. Tackle for a loss for Hurley there. Second down 11 from the 42. 30 seconds to go in the first half, or here in the third quarter, and it's a run to the left. He's going to get a first down. Markham getting the first down. Again, another missed tackle is costly. RPO, and they throw on the RPO, and he's going to get about 7 yards up to the 24. About 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It's a pretty decent lead here for Kansas. He's going to have to run around in a circle. Withers is now hurt for us. That's not what you want, but we do get Miller with a sack on the season. A sack and a half, to be exact. So 4 seconds to go here in the third quarter after the injury timeout. He's just going to throw it up. And Hurley had the pick when he steps out of bounds. That would have been the first interception by the defense. Unfortunately, he was out of bounds. It's okay. But Kansas is up big so far. And they're going to go for it here on 4th down and 13. I mean, they pretty much have to. Now we're in nighttime. Oh, that's the dynamic lighting that's coming in. Just tosses it up. Graham knocks it away. He has bruised ribs as well. We'll substitute him. We're not going to risk anything here, especially up 17. don't need to mess with anything right now. We're going to run the ball, though. Hishaw with a decent carry for 3. 19 rushes, 150 yards on the day. We'll gladly take it. Let's see if this play works. Nope, not even at all. So they definitely nerfed the that play. No more jet touch pass. Oh, we have a man wide open. It's Hanika. Nice catch, and all the way up to the 41. Sean Hanika. I mean, wide open. Run left side, breaks a tackle for Hishaw, and he gains 4 yards. We'll try to get him over 160, then his night will probably be done. Up the middle, and he's got it. That is 160 yards for Daniel Hishaw. On the day. And that will be it for him on the night as well. We're just going to keep running with him. Daniels, though, oh my goodness. I don't want him taking that hit again. He's got over 100 rushing yards. So Williams will be in. He'll be the back. We're going to run it right side, and he's going to gain about 2 yards down to the 1. His longest run. Again, not the play I can call. Second down and goal. Leaps, and he fumbles the ball, but we recovered in the end zone. A big man touchdown. We did it. A big man touchdown. Harper is the big man. So we get the big man touchdown, and we are up 52-28 at home. 8 plays, 66 yards in a minute 43. Again, the mountain is calling. It's calling you. But up by 24. Once we get the ball next, we'll definitely run clock. No need to stay in this game any longer. But a 52-28 dominant showing, especially by the offense. Let's talk about Rawls there. He's got 8 tackles on the game. I would say that's pretty darn good. Throw up right, left side. He's got the catch for 8 yards. Looks like we need to take someone else out as well. Withers is going to be done for the day as well. Don't want a lot of our starters getting hurt, but that's why we took out Hishaw after 150 rushing yards as well. They get another run for a couple yards and another first down up to the 37. 4.5 minutes to go in week 0. Quick throw and a tackle after another catch, and that's 300 yards. A.J. Warner with 4 touchdowns. RPO, that's going to go absolutely nowhere. A flock. Excuse me. Of blue jerseys surround the running back. He's just going to throw it up. And almost came down with it, but Hurley was there. And it's incomplete. It was 4th down and 7. Here for Fresno State, trying to keep the drive alive. At this point, there is no comeback in it for him. Throws it quickly, and it's incomplete. Another broken up pass. And now we'll go ahead and chew clock. Williams is in. Under 4 to go. We'll run the... Oh, my goodness. Williams did fumble the ball in the end zone, but it was because we tried to hurdle over everybody. Man, has this offense been running on all... I mean, even the wide receivers are blocking. A huge run up to the 13. He's got 51 rushing yards. We have to have like over 500 rushing yards in this game. Oh my goodness, this is a touchdown for Williams. That's just too easy. 8 carries, 64 yards. And this one is a touchdown. And this one will make it 59-28 with 2:36 to go. Well, we definitely trusted the process in this one. You can definitely tell that. Putting up 59 points here on Fresno State. So, pretty dominant win. We'll take it all day long. And another sack. 6 sacks on the day, and that was by Dunn. 2.5 minutes to go in the game. They're going to run another read option. Hurley can't make the tackle, but we will get one after a gain of 13. Warner's definitely ran the ball pretty good, too. He's been sacked 6 times, but still has over 70 rushing yards. He did have that 33-yard gain, or 44-yard gain. That's a tackle for a loss by Graham. It'll be 4th down and 3 for Fresno State. They're going to run it right side, and it's going to go nowhere. We read that one like a book. And with 2 minutes to go, we do have to run. We do have to probably get a 1st down to pretty much guarantee us before we actually start taking knees here. At this point, we're going to go to 1-0. We got to show this, though, against some very decent opponents coming up. Because Fresno State may not be the best, but pretty good showing from our offense. We'll get the screen out. We get a 1st down. We'll go down. Okay, guess not. So now if I do special teams, I do QB kneel, will it just end the game? That's not this year's game. That was such a nice thing last year. Because they have 3 timeouts. That's really unfortunate. I thought they had it this year. I guess not. But that's going to do it. Kansas will move to 1-0. A 59-28 win. Scoring 14 points in every quarter as well, at least. We scored 17 in the second. Jalen Daniels is the player of the game. 280 passing yards, a couple of touchdowns, or actually multiple touchdowns on the game. We had a dominant win. Absolutely dominant. And hopefully we can carry that into next week. We'll, of course, check out the stats. 59-28 win, 31 first downs to 27. We had 600 total yards of offense. They did have 413. Both teams ran for 400 yards combined on the day. They had 32 rushes, 148 yards. We had 41 for 336 and 5 touchdowns. We had 8.2 yards per rush. They went 31 of 37. We went 22 of 24 and 11 yards per pass. They had 325 passing yards. We had 280. We were 7 of 9 on 3rd downs. They were 7 of 12 and 0 for 3 on 3rd downs. They went 2 for 4 on red zones, I think. They had 50%. We went red zone touchdown field goal percentage. I don't know why that's 55%, but sure. Total yards, 663. They had 560 because it counts in the kick return yards. No penalties. They had the 1. 15 minutes possession. They had 12. We had 9 yards per play. They had 6. They had 69 total plays. Nice. We had 65. Jalen Daniels, 280 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day. Decent from him. Rushing-wise, was just dominant. High shot, 21 carries, 160 yards, 7.6 yards per carry with 2 touchdowns. Jalen Daniels, 10 carries, 109 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 broken tackles. And LaShawn Williams, 10 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown. Did have the 1 fumble, but I feel like we're okay there. Receiving-wise, Pickett, 9 catches, 84 yards, and a touchdown. Henderson Jr., 5 for 75 and a touchdown. LaShawn Williams, 4 for 46. Anika, 2 for 36, and High Shot, 2 for 39. I mean, look how many pancake blocks we got. We had 2 guys with 10. Bryce Foster and Kobe Baines. Defensive-wise, Rawls led the team with 15 tackles. We had a bunch of tackles for a loss. Keys, Finkley, Sip Jr. Keys had 2 sacks. Miller had a sack and a half. Dunn had a sack. Rawls had a sack. And Finkley had half a sack. We should have had an interception. We almost did. We did have a couple pass deflections. We had 4. We didn't force a fumble. We didn't have any block kicks, nor safeties, nor defensive touchdowns. We made our field goal. We also made another one, but we didn't need it, technically, because that's what it is. And we didn't punt. So, all in all, a pretty solid game from Kansas here. We'll, of course, go into next week. So you guys don't have to wait for recruiting. We'll go over recruiting after that. I do love how there's the attention. Would you like to advance the week? Because I actually advanced the week multiple times on accident. Another series. We were number 1 on everyone besides the defensive tackle and the halfback down there. Still got a lot of people wanting to transfer out, though. I mean, granted, that is the transfer portal for you. DJ Graham was Defensive Player of the Week. 6 tackles, 1 deflection. Jalen Daniels was the Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week as well. I mean, that had to be the case. We'll play FCS East next week in our game. But all in all, that's going to do it for the episode. I hope you guys did enjoy episode 1 of our Kansas Dynasty of Trusting the Process. So far, the process has been trusted, and look where it got us. Got a big win. Hopefully we can get that to next week as well. We probably will only play a half in that, and then that will probably be a very quick episode. But we'll have 1 episode per day. These will go up on Tuesdays and maybe another day. Who knows? We'll get into that next week. But tomorrow you'll see a video, and Thursday you'll see a video as well. We'll kind of get into more College Football 26 as well. So look out for those. And anywho, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.